Hey, I'm Alex. Welcome to the film channel. This is a new series I'm doing called Director's Commentary. I mean, I think it's pretty self-explanatory, but if you ever watch movies on DVDs and there's audio commentary where the director or, the stars of the movie talk about it, that's what this is. Anyway, I'm watching all my films and talking about them so that you can find value in the stuff that I say. And if you like behind the scenes stuff, and if not, hopefully I'm entertaining enough. So anyway, we're starting with my first and favorite film of mine, the Bucks Warlock Project. I'm recording, right? Hey, before the video gets started, or before we get into it, watch the Bucks Warlock Project first. Then come back and watch the commentary. You'll thank me later. Yeah, so let's just start watching it. I mean, the beginning is just text, so I can just talk over this where 2023 Tigers went missing in woods. So this is the Blair Witch Project, but it's a comedy like spoof. So this is how the Blair Witch Project opens, in whatever year hikers went missing in the woods of Maryland. A week later, the footage was found. So it's a found footage film, and then I had to put the YouTube style intro to give a bit of exposition.
There are many mysteries in this world, such as Bigfoot, aliens.
Actually, this isn't even exposition. That's just
public schools, but none are as mysterious, local, or cleverly named as the Bucks.
I really thought it was cool when I did that.
Today,
and those are both stills from projects of Charlie Sellers, who we'll see later on. Is the audio? Yeah, the audio's picking up.
Park.
Yeah, walk into frame. Okay, you're good. Yep. Halloween pumpkin mashup. This is near October.
Once a quiet little local park.
Here's Cullen. He does speak fluent movie quotes.
And monsters unknown, such as the Bucks Warlock.
Yeah, I love this film.
Louder.
This is. I believe in being honest about the stuff that you make, and this is honestly my favorite one that I've ever made.
Taman Park. A local.
That's still no.
I think this is a pretty good way to introduce us as being like idiots and what we're trying to do essentially.
Now go.
I think the Blair Witch Project even filmed in a cemetery, and across the street from us is a cemetery in the opening scene, so that's kind of cool. I guess I should have put Charlie on camera for this part. I don't know why I didn't, but well, here's the thing. In case you don't know, hold on, I'll wait till this bit is over before I explain why this is my favorite film of mine.
Yeah. Okay, you mouth the words that he's saying, all right?
I didn't know what he meant. I was just like, they'll do their thing. The Taman Park. Someone was killed here.
All right, this is it. We're gonna find.
So, I mean, I love this film so much because every single thing that we say, everything that they're doing, everything I do with the camera, which is my phone, everything was improvised. Everything was either thought of on the spot, or we would just show up to like a part of the woods and be like, let's do this here, go. And then we started like doing things. So this whole video is made up, 90% of it, because I recall only 2 times we like did a scene over again. But most scenes were just one and done, and we kept going. So we improvised this whole thing. So the fact that anything comprehensible came out of this is a miracle. And so we got Cullen, who was like one of the best actors I know, probably the best, who you can just throw anything his way and he can take it and turn it into something great. And Charlie here, who's one of the funniest people I know, he's just great at improvising and taking things and just making them funny. Like, he'll walk up and just have something and just make a joke out of it. And I could record them confidently, so. Catch something, you know how to think like it. And I know exactly how it thinks. So like when we were doing this part here, I had no idea what he was doing. He just started walking towards whatever that thing is, and we didn't know what that was either. It was just there. We were just doing things.
I'm gonna touch that. Yeah.
Is that its egg?
That's a bomb.
And me laughing. If you want to play a fun drinking game, take a shot every time you can hear me laughing behind the camera. You might die. And Charlie pointed so that I would record Cullen because I wasn't. I think at least.
Some say deer eat bark for food.
I mean, I hate gassing myself up, but I gotta give myself credit for thinking of casting Cullen and Charlie. Was that my line? I've said that before. I tried to be funny. I really did try. And unfortunately, it's obvious that I tried.
And there was.
But I gotta give myself credit for putting these two together. They had such great chemistry. We gotta do something again.
Okay. I think that's just like kids or something.
Yeah. So before we started filming, we had like a 5-minute conversation about who our characters were, and I remember Cullen was like he said he wanted to be more fact driven in his belief in the Bucks Warlock, and Charlie was gonna be more.
We're nearing in.
We're nearing. He wanted to be more like, I don't know, instincts, I guess, like kind of like, you know, the difference between, if you like see adventure movies, the guy with the maps and the numbers, and then the guy who's like been out there and he takes the thing from the tree and he smells it and he knows where you are. I guess that's who Charlie was. I don't know. I think Charlie was just being Charlie. I think, I gotta be honest. And I was just there. We had a plot, a character arc for my character, but it was never explored because, you know, we're just making things up. So I didn't want to contribute too much either. I didn't want to be like talking too much in this film. That's why I barely do. I kind of wanted to let them do their things. You know, they're both very funny people, so I was kind of just like, let them do their thing, and I'll just record it. I'll capture it. We shouldn't touch it. Is touching it the whole time. See, like that. It's like I didn't want to say anything to disrupt the flow, but sometimes I would, you know, jut in if I thought it had something funny to contribute. That was nice, also. Arc right there around Charlie. Nice framing. I really hate the fact that some of my best frames, some of my best framing techniques are from my very first project, and I haven't really. I don't think I personally don't think I've gotten close to that. It's all just a constant struggle to get back to being at the same level I was when I made the Bucks Warlock Project. Like even now, mind frame.
Salt.
On the ground?
On the ground?
We're near it. I think that's just dirt. Now, in order to find the Bucks
Nice shot.
Warlock,
Some find them.
we have to be where the Bucks Warlock reside. That's deep in the woods, secluded from the rest of civilization. I mean, I think we're here.
Yeah.
Well, there's a tree over there. Look at that. We're in it. It's like the Amazon.
Pennsylvania. No.
Facts. I gotta know.
Oh yeah, because this is where Cullen said we need more facts about the Bucks Warlock. We need more information. So that's why Charlie started by saying the word. We need facts.
Are we catching it?
That wasn't an
Okay,
answer.
that
That wasn't an
felt like
answer.
You were trying to catch it. We are only trying to capture footage of it because we want the rest of the
Charlie
world
wearing a
to
Wu-Tang
know, like we know,
shirt.
that it's true that these creatures, the Bucks Warlock species, that.
I love this.
All right,
Let's go right.
We found a path again.
I don't know why I said that. I said let's go right. Because that part, you know, we hit a fork in the road and Cullen said we found a path again. Like, that wasn't scripted. That was just us walking to a fork in the road and not knowing where to go. I apparently knew where to go. I said let's go right. But we were all, like, thrown because we were doing our thing. And then all of a sudden, you know, there's a split and we're like, Like, that wasn't... I mean, I can't express this enough. None of this was scripted.
Science.
Evolution. Charles Darwin. I censored that because the full version, it might be in the bloopers, but the full version is that Charlie goes, Charles Darwin, pussy, and I was like, yeah, that can't go in there. That I didn't want this to be explicitly for kids, but I wanted kids to be able to watch, even though Colin drops the F-bomb later. So you know what? What was I thinking? I guess I thought that was too vulgar. I don't know what I was thinking when I edited this.
IEDs or
Houses. But
this is the stuff.
I could quote probably this whole thing in the exact tones that we used. I'm not going to, though.
Here.
I mean, this is just a great, like, this looks like something that was, I mean, Cullen goes on this whole spiel, this whole kind of boring rant right here about a tree that fell over, which how many of those are there in the woods, you know? And Charlie's just throwing, I don't know what he's throwing like acorns or pine cones or something, and that sound is not, I had to, do some Foley work. I remember I was in my backyard and I was taking a sound design class when I was editing this, so I was able to like rent out microphones and sound recorders and just the panda Charlie. And I set it down and I was just throwing things like next to the microphone. Like I had it laying right next to the microphone, so it would just pick up the sound. I remember I threw pine cones, I threw rocks. I think
The Bucks Warlock has actually made a path for itself to get through
Someone's
these
outside.
woods more undetected by making pathways that people tend to not go down. It will venture through thicker woods. All right, it has thicker skin. It has thicker hair. It's more protected than us. It can go into those areas through places that normal people will never want to go, which is why we won't be going down there. Damn right.
That's the epitome of this whole film. Cullen just goes in this whole spiel, this whole rant about a tree that's knocked over. I don't know however long that was. I felt like 5 minutes, and he just ends it off with, which is why you won't be going down there. And there's another one in the in the director's cut where you're
Perhaps. But we're not. We're not lost.
There's a clip in the director's cut where we're in the watering hole or the lake or whatever, and that's where Cullen, there's like Charlie goes on a spiel, and then Cullen's like, so we're leaving now. Also, that last shot there was the only shot that was like planned, where I said, you guys brought a map, right? And they're like, no. Are we lost? Yes. That was the only plan, and even that dialogue wasn't planned, but my line of, did you bring a map? Like, that was planned. I brought a PDF where I had bullet points of like jokes we could make in case we couldn't think of anything, but thankfully we thought of anything. And here's where Charlie gets lost to, build some suspense.
Charlie?
I remember almost breaking when laughing when he said that.
Wasn't he here like 30 seconds ago? Not even. Wait, did you hear that?
More sounds I had to record.
Are those always there?
Ignore it. Okay, we gotta find him.
Wait, what was that? Oh, wait, it was nothing. Wait. It was nothing.
Your footsteps?
My footsteps.
I remember, I had to record footsteps, so I was walking around my backyard with the boom mic pointed at my feet. I was walking around, and I think I was running. I think I ran up to the microphone. I remember I held it, and I ran around. I also placed it down. I think I ran up to it at some point.
All this running is like...
A lot of experimenting. Must have been a hell of a sight for my neighbors.
I gotta get like a fire hydrant in here. Like, I gotta...
That was Charlie's idea.
Like 2 seconds, don't
It was
worry.
me to use the fire hydrant analogy.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Yeah, so you'll be fine without me? Nothing will go wrong? You'll be fine? So obviously, the Blair Witch Project.
I would just like to apologize.
That one scene.
To Charlie's mom.
I think he looked up the scene and he just copied the way that the monologue flows. So she apologizes to the characters' moms and stuff.
And my mom.
That's a thumbnail. Also.
So
I remember saying to him like, it doesn't need to be like, all of that.
Charlie
He said,
got
now I'm gonna
lost.
give you like an emotional performance. And I was like, all right.
Alex had to go to the bathroom. I thought I was gonna get a doctorate.
And what?
I was gonna be a scientist.
And then we're just standing there.
What the fuck?
I was on for like 30
I'm on
seconds.
screen for less than a second, and I can't even keep from freaking laughing for like not even a second. I immediately crack a smile. Like, I couldn't control myself on the set.
Dude, this looks
The
like a
set, we're in the
tennis
woods.
ball. You think I'm not gonna go grab it? Bucks Warlock could have been playing with it. I don't know. I don't really care. It's a tennis ball.
Walnut. Enough said.
Said.
Losing
Losing
daylight.
daylight,
Come
come on.
on.
What was that?
Me laughing again. I mean, I couldn't keep it together.
What was that?
Oh my god, it's a walnut.
This was the same one I just had in my hand.
You threw it up.
You threw it up. All right, this is the best shot in the whole film, in my opinion. It's also my favorite shot.
It's already filming.
It's already filming.
Down there. You see that?
Look at this use of
one of
background.
the
Look at the
trees
use
that
of
I
background, and
mentioned
then Charlie
Not that
behind
in the
Cullen
middle of
freaking the
woods.
hell out as he steps. I mean, look at how planned this shot looks, and it 100% was not
He used in
planned.
action to defend
This
its
just
home.
happened, you know? Like,
The tree's a warning sign.
this whole thing, everything just kind of happened.
A threat.
And we're going towards it.
And we're going towards it.
All
All right.
What? What? There's no way you smell something.
I smell sap.
I smell sap.
I smell it.
Smell what?
Remember berries?
Sap?
Member berries.
Yeah.
The famous snack,
Oh, yeah. This is where Charlie said he wanted his character to forget. The-
Sasquatch.
Yeah, forget the name of the
We are.
Bucks Warlock Project. The Bucks Warlock to keep getting it wrong, mixed up with other cryptids.
See this patch of moss?
I got close
It has no significance at all.
Okay.
This.
This is the money shot. Check this out.
Look at this. Holes. From what? You may say bugs. I like to say something of the supernatural.
And it's a fallen over tree, like we saw earlier.
Is a rite of passage.
Because you know that never happens in the forest.
Is a blocked off trail. Something that could be considered sacred to the Bucks. The Bucks
Warlock.
Sasquatch.
The Bucks Warlock.
And as soon as I cross this, I'm in its territory.
He's already has 1 foot in its territory.
And we just completed the ceremony. I feel weird.
I also didn't know what he was doing here. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll join it.
Okay,
I feel
A
different.
little bit of.
Was I wearing my director shirt when we did this? I actually forget what shirt I was wearing. I might have been wearing my director shirt.
the bugs, right?
I typically wear my director
You said
shirt
it wasn't,
whenever
the
I am
bugs.
directing something.
It is.
Yeah, there's a film on my phone, so
but-
obviously that wasn't going to happen.
The important thing to realize is that, what?
What?
Oh.
I can hear the earth tremor. We're
We're disgustingly close.
now. Come on.
This.
Now, it's important to realize, the Bucks Warlock does not actually involve itself, underground. That's like not a thing.
You see no correlation.
That's like not a thing. Yeah, he went on a whole rant about the sandworms and Dune and stuff. I don't know why I took that out. Was I afraid of copyright? I don't know.
You just move on.
Yeah, in case this went to Sundance.
Yeah, no one will see this.
Awesome. So I don't need to explain anything else. All right, let's keep moving.
All right.
Click record.
It's recording.
Oh, okay. Now.
I forgot to mention this is the regular cut, not the director's cut.
Are some Bucks.
Warlock tracks.
Which ones?
Yeah. Also, we found
Talking
some
about this one.
footsteps in the ground, and
Oh.
oh yeah, that's right. He said it's fine. He found we were gonna do like he finds the tracks, and then
Oh, is it this one?
Charlie keeps messing them up.
It's also
This is also where Colin's character starts to kind of start losing it a bit.
You're ruining the track.
What?
You're
Was it over there?
Oh, I think it was. It's like right here.
Don't walk to where the. You're
I got freaking mud all over me, dude. Dude! Have me out here where it's all muddy, man? How are we supposed to track it now if I'm all muddy, man? Come on.
I think it did like rain like not too long before, so makes sense. But yeah, the director's cut
Close.
closer.
Closer, actually. Because you've been close. You've been close for the past hour.
We did walk around the woods for like an hour or two. But yeah, the director's cut is slightly different. You can watch it if you want. Oh, I forgot to mention, watch this first before you watch the whole. Oh,
the
I'll
Bucks
put a thing.
Warlock singular.
Yeah, it's better to watch the whole film before you watch this. Time dilation. That's a funnier bit in the director's cut because he gets more into
We've
that.
actually
It's
only
a
been
great,
in the woods for
great bit.
2 minutes.
We were in the woods for a while at this point, though. I took him all out to dinner after this as a thank you for walking around the woods for 2 hours.
Use of time dilation. So if we run faster, we walk slower? Is that how that works?
No. No, it's more just like how you experience time.
Well, there he goes. The way we both sigh almost at like the same time. There he goes.
Alright, here we are.
So yeah, in the director's cut, we go to like the Bucks Warlock's lair, but it was like the wrong place because we were just going with whatever. So it was, I guess it was supposed to be his lair, but
Is that a real word?
we were improvising, so we were just like, that wasn't his lair. This is now.
Domicile?
Domicile.
Sounds
We were
real to
talking
me.
about Warlock. I didn't know we were looking for dinosaurs.
Domicile is another word for home.
Habitat is another synonym. Cinnamon.
You were right the first time.
You were here the first time.
We are entering.
So we have the stick bit coming up. That was also in the director's cut in the first layer. I don't know if I liked it so much I told them to do it again, or if they just. My bet is they just did it again.
You broke that? Basically like a built-in alarm system.
I almost fell. I'm back.
I'm bad.
I have said that a lot actually. Of all the things I quote in my own, which I quote myself a lot. I can't even say I'm quoting myself with this film because it's all improvised, but I quote that one a lot whenever I lose my balance. Which happens more than usual. If I almost fall over, I'm just like, I almost fell. I'm back.
There are a lot of six.
So where's the Warlock at?
So where's the Warlock at? Yeah, but so this area where we are, if you recall back to the beginning of the film where I was walking and Colin says we need to go deep into the woods far away from civilization and pan over to those buildings. That's where we are now. Yeah, where that light behind Cullen, that's where that tracking shot, that's where that shot was. Like, we went back to where we started, which I think is pretty fitting for these characters, honestly.
Okay.
That's fine then.
Yeah, if you watch that, like, over that, beginning, that scene near the beginning again, look at the trees on the right-hand side of us. It's the same, it's the same trees. So, I always thought that was kind of fun. That we went in a giant circle, essentially. I remember I scouted the woods before we filmed this. I location scouted, and I found this spot, and I was like, this is cool. It probably gets darker because like the sun is not coming in. I was right, and I was like, this is nice. So I brought them to the woods, and I was like, yeah, this is a cool area where we can end off. And I actually that's what it was. The whole film was us walking around to get to this spot to film the final scene. And I remember we were deep in the woods, and I looked, and I was like looking around, and I was like, oh wait a minute, I know where it is. I was like, guys, that's where we started. Actually, I don't think I told him it was where we started when we were filming. I might have told him. I don't think I told him actually, because I didn't want him to get pissed at me. No, because we walked around the woods for a solid hour at least.
Just give me. Just give.
Charlie had a turkey call. He had that in his car when we parked, and he had that on him for the whole shoot. The whole time he just had that, and he was like, "I'll get this when we need it," or something like
I
that.
think this is a turkey collar. I think it is a turkey.
This is literally
The Bucks Warlock collar. That is not.
The sound. So.
Oh yeah, the sound.
I'm ready to recreate the sound.
This is the whole shoot in a nutshell right here.
Are you ready?
This part.
Ready to catch it on camera?
Are we? Alright, I'll get in the spot. You stand right there and do the sound.
Like just one of them being like, I have an idea. Let's do this, and I'm like, all right, just stand over there. I'll record it. Now you just do something, and then they did something like. So they walk up, and so again, we're improvising this whole thing. So I had no idea what Cullen was gonna do. Charlie had no idea what Cullen was gonna do. Cullen probably had no idea what Cullen was gonna do. So none of us. That's why Charlie immediately starts laughing when he. And like now, yeah, he doesn't even try. He just turns around. And I remember I was biting my fist. I was biting my fist to keep from laughing during that, and also during the thing where Cullen was talking about the knocked over tree and Charlie was throwing those things. I remember that's where I developed the habit to bite my fist to keep myself from laughing, which I've done since then whenever I'm filming a particularly funny scene.
Keep going. You gotta go.
I remember having the most compelling dialogue in this part.
I mean, we are in its home, so where else would it go?
Man, it's just dark.
Spider webs. Trying to trap us.
I don't know why that phrase, spiderwebs, he's trying to trap us, and that I arm around and Charlie's just doing the turkey call. I don't know why that's so chaotically amazing. This is genius. The way that it's all made up. The way that everything just stops and you see the singular tree at the end of this, and then he walks into frame. I mean, this so looks like I planned it. I think my, this does well is like if it looks like I planned it, then that's good. If it looks like it was planned, because like again, none of this was. We're just making this all up right here. So the way that this comes to like a climax and it builds up to this is kind of a miracle. I mean, this whole film is a miracle.
What's the significance of this?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say something I forgot, but yeah. So my character, I feel like I did a pretty good job at sounding like unbothered, like uninterested with things, like there's like dirt on the ground, or like, and especially in the director's cut, I feel like I have more lines where I just sound more just like like I don't want to be here, I want to go home, which I think was the point, and then I believe in the. I think my character was supposed to not believe the Bucks Warlock existed. The way they kind of turn their heads at the same time is a little chilling, actually.
Did you get it?
I saw that. I saw that.
Did the camera get it? Tell me,
I hope so.
did the camera get it?
Yeah, I
Did
got
the
it.
camera get it?
I got it.
Cullen was actually like yelling at me there. I actually got like scared of him. That's why I responded. So like, yeah, I got it. Like I was like, oh, I'm not used to acting. Okay. There's an exit right there we could just run out of. I guess we're trapped. I don't know.
I think of you like family.
I just met you today. And our story was that we were all college friends, and I think I was supposed to be like a cinematographer or something, and that's why I'm recording it.
Look. Oh my god. It's real.
I think this is the reason we were able to let in. We weren't tracking it.
Oh my god.
It was tracking us.
He made all that up. I remember when we were filming that, after he said, we weren't tracking it, it was tracking us. I went, 3, 2, 1, ah! And then we all screamed. And right after that, that is over, Charlie just went, and someone calls the police, let's get out of here. And we all had to get out of there so that no one would think anything suspicious was going on. But yeah, oh yeah, this is back when as Alex ran off, before I wanted to be formal about it. Yeah, so, I also remember, I think that was the one where I was holding the microphone pointing down at my feet and I was sprinting, or maybe I was running, I don't know. And there's Charlie Sellers videos that I got those images from. Go watch those videos, they're very funny videos. Yeah, they really did bring it to life. No one was killed in Hampton Park yet. I really could not have done this without them. I mean, again, that was just a great choice on my part to bring them both together. And yeah, I mean, they just, oh my gosh, they knocked it out of the freaking park. They knocked it out of the park. So yeah, that was my commentary for the Bucks Warlock Project. My favorite film of mine, because it's just a miracle that it happened at all. Yeah, and it's a lot of what I say with a lot of my films, and most especially this one. This is the biggest example of, a lot of film advice that I see is, from more experienced directors and masters such as Steven Spielberg and James Cameron and Stanley Kubrick and all that stuff, is like, if you want to make movies, just make movies. Just get a camera, get some friends, go out and do something. That's what this was. I mean, I literally texted them, and I think the group chat still exists. It's called the Bucks Warlock group chat. And I was like, hey guys, let's go in the woods, and this like on Thursday, like 6 o'clock or something. It's like October, so the sun was still. Was the sun still setting? I don't know. It doesn't matter. We were just getting together, and I just said, yeah, let's go. I got my phone. Let's just film something. And we made something. And it's not the greatest thing ever. It's the best thing I've made so far, in my opinion at least. But we just got together and we made something, and that's, I mean, we did it. we made something. Like, if you want to make something, it's not that hard. You just get some pals and have some fun. Have some laughs. So yeah, that was the director's commentary for the Bucks Warlock Project. Thank you so much for watching the video. This is my film channel you're on, so go watch my stuff. There's plenty of videos here, plenty of films here. Hopefully by the time you're watching this, there'll be more videos like this. I'll get more director's commentary out there, more fun stuff. And yeah, if you ever want to make something, just do it. There's nothing stopping you from doing what you love. Nothing. So, thank you so much again. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you later. Maybe. Hopefully. Please come back. I never know how to end these. Alright.